Welcome back to LWBC TV. It's Memory Verse time, and today we're going to work as a team to tell a story. So for our fun version of the Memory Verse, we're going to work together as a team to tell the Memory Verse. So I'll explain that when we get to that, but first we're just going to do it normally once through, all of us together. You guys ready?
I think so.
Okay, ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
John 10, 14, and 15. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. Just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father. John 10, 14, and 15. I don't think I'm as good as the people at home, I'm sorry, but I'll try.
Okay, so now, maybe this will be a little easier because you only have to do one word at a time, and
I can
everyone's
handle
going to do
that.
one word. So we'll all say the verse together, or the reference together, and then Emma will start with the first word in the memory verse, and we'll go down the line, and when Jesse goes, then Emma will go next. So if you guys want to try this at home, you can get your parents or your brothers and sisters to try and do this with you too if you want to try this.
Now, are we all doing the motions or just the motion for our word?
Let's just do the motion for our word. So
Okay.
if your word has a motion, you do the motion. If not, you don't do any motion. Okay?
I think this is harder than it looks.
It could be tricky. This could get tricky.
Full disclosure, we practiced.
Yes, we did.
All
Are
right.
you ready, Emma? We'll all say the reference together. 3, 2, 1.
John 10, 14, and 15.
M.
The good
Shepherd.
I,
No.
my sheep
And
my,
Sheep.
know me.
just
as,
The.
Father knows
me. Nailed it.
and,
I.
know the
Father.
John 10, 14, and 15.
Okay.
Becca, show us Father one more time. All right, so you take your two hands like this up by your forehead, and you go up. Heavenly Father. Great. Whew!
That was intense.
We did it. A cross between skip baskets and a game called Story Cubes that you can get in a store. And how it's gonna work is together we are going to tell a complete story. Each of us are gonna get 2 turns and we're gonna go down the line and go around in a circle. We're gonna start with Emma with her story and make it all the way through. But here's the twist. When it's your turn, I'm gonna hand you a prop from our prop bucket and you must use that in the story, okay? So here are 3, we asked our friends for some ideas for our story, and we got 3 things that are gonna have to be true in our story. The first one is it takes place in Disney World, okay?
All right.
Second one, this is a little silly, is that whenever you jump in this world of the story, it rains sugar.
Okay.
So take that with what you will. And the third one is that there must be a character, it doesn't have to be the main character, whose name is Shiesty McShysterson. Sound good? So those 3 things have to be true. Takes place in Disney World, when you jump it rains sugar, and a character named Shiesty McShysterson. All right, do you think you're ready? So Emma's gonna start, we're gonna go around twice. So Jesse, you're gonna be our caboose and you're gonna finish our story off.
Sounds good.
Okay, now Emma, you're gonna get our story started with your first prop.
Rick,
And when you are ready to pass the story on, you're gonna tap your person on the shoulder.
okay,
And I'll hand them the next prop, okay? All right, let's go.
one time, a person named Bunny was drinking.
All right.
Now, Bunny lived in a great Viking village in Norway. But Bunny had always wanted to go somewhere warm for vacation.
So, Bunny strapped on her life vest, hopped on a cruise ship whose final destination was a magical place called Disney World.
When Bunny got to Disney World, she leaped for joy and realized it started to rain sugar. So she took her trusty sword that she packed, because, you know, Viking village, and used it to bat away the sugar from her eyes.
There was a character afoot at Disneyland named Shiesty McShisterson, and he came, seeing Bunny's attempts to get the sugar out of her eyes, and Shiesty McShisterson took his coat and put it over Bunny's head to protect her from the sugar.
He took out his boxing gloves and destroyed the sugar.
Now, Shiesty McShisterson was a bit of a trickster, and he had a hat that had jingle bells on it. But Bunny didn't know that he was a trickster. He seemed like a really nice guy, but we'll soon learn that he wasn't so nice.
Now, Shiesty McShisterson seemed nice because he wore a fancy hat and a fancy bow tie, but unfortunately, he really wanted Bunny's sword. It was magical, it was exciting, and he was going to do whatever he could to take it.
So Bunny went into a gift shop, because Disneyland, and bought herself a little hat to celebrate. And while she leaped for joy and danced around, Shiesty McShisterson thought this would be the opportune time to sneak up behind her.
So what he did next, only few know of. He was behind Bunny and decided, instead of being shiesty, shady, sneaky, I'm going to honor Bunny in hopes that she gives me her sword. So he put the lei of flowers around her neck. She was overjoyed and immediately wanted to give him a gift. So she offered him her sword. The end.
That was incredible. Miles, did you think that was a good story? So if you want to try this game at home, find a bucket, pick some random objects. It's especially fun if someone else picks the random objects, because I didn't know what was in this bucket. And then you can see what happens. We would love to see a video of your story. So if you tell a story, please send us a video. And if you want some ideas about location or characters or weird little things about your world when you're telling your story, send us a message, because we would love to come up with some for you. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time on LWBC TV.